How's it going, everyone? Kim Blacktooth here. So yesterday I got very annoyed, very tilted playing some Gwent, which is a perfect time to go back into one of our old gameplay clips where I really enjoyed myself. I made some good plays, and I think this is what Gwent is all about. So that's what you're going to see in the clip to come. So in that clip I played Monster, and we're specifically fighting against Radovid Control, which is considered a very difficult deck to come across, to fight against. And is considered one of the top tier decks. They generally utilize a couple of tactics, a couple of tools and cards that really just stranglehold a lot of decks. They really just control a lot of decks so easily. But I do think monsters have a couple of tactics which allows them to fight against this quite well. But the first thing that Radovid Controls generally like to employ is Yennefer Conjurer on probably round 1 or 2, depending on how they're feeling. And this, being Northern Realms, is normally 7 strength, which is very difficult to deal with a lot of decks. Only really Radovid can deal with it, and you're not playing Radovid. Or maybe Scoia'tael could replay Triss twice, but then a Radovid will probably get rid of Triss before you could play it a second time, possibly. So it's very difficult to remove unless you're playing Dimeritium Shackles and Alzur's Thunder, but then Northern Realms could just Neneke it back out, or Shani it back out, and then it's back to gold, and you're back where you were and you wasted some cards. So I think monsters have an inherent way of dealing with Yennefer Conjurer better than maybe some other factions, and that is by just using their consume ability. So monsters could use a lot of high strength units, things like the Fiends, the Crones or the Witchers, and then combine those with the consuming units like the Giant Toad, the Ghouls or the Echimera to really jump up in strength quite drastically at certain points. So you spike in strength, which really means Yennefer Conjurer is not leveling very well. She's getting minimal worth. Depends on how long the actual round goes for as well. And the next strategy they generally like to do is playing Bork 3 Jackdaws, also known as Villain Tretinmirth, on round 3. This will cause a double Scorch of the 2 strongest units on the board, which are non-gold. And if you're playing monsters, that's probably yours. They're probably your Echimeras, your Ghouls, you know, stuff like this, or your Vran Warriors or whatever. And it's just very difficult to combat against. You could use like Dimeritium Shackles, but he won't Scorch himself because you're the highest. He's 7 strength, so an Alzur's Thunder, but then again he could just resurrect him again. It can be quite difficult to deal with. So one of the more obvious plays that you could do to counter Bork 3 Jackdaws is just taking the Kayran as one of your gold choices. It allows you to consume 3 cards on the board and consume that strength into his, and he's gold, so he won't be affected. And this means that you could probably keep about 50 strength, which is not unreasonable for monster consuming decks. So I think one of the smarter strategies for monsters to combat Bork 3 Jackdaws is to stack up on the melee row and go for as much strength as you can. And I think if you take Dagon, Dagon is a great leader for monsters. One of the strategies which I've really enjoyed using, it's very risky, but I really do enjoy it, especially if you've got a little bit of card advantage over the opponent, is to just before Villain Tretinmirth is about to Scorch, you weather your own row. So everything goes down to 1, and Villain Tretinmirth will most likely Scorch his own side. Okay, it doesn't work if only golds are on the board, because then he'll just Scorch all your 1 strength minions, but that's very, very rare. And also he could just lacerate your row, which is obviously very bad. But providing that he doesn't have these options because he's not expecting it, you weather your own row, he Scorches his own side, and then you just use an Archgriffin, you bring them back up to original strength. And that's generally a very interesting tactic, a tactic you're always going to have access to if you take Dagon. And I don't think many people will be looking for it, so I think it's still quite an interesting tactic. That's what you're going to see in the gameplay clip. Tell me what you think about this tactic. Is it too risky? I think it's probably the only way you could probably win against Radovid Control, unless you've got so many staggered high strength units that you can just force your way through. But let me know what you think about it in the comments below. I'll read them. I look forward to it. Thanks for watching as always, and take care of yourself. I'll see you again very soon. Does have enough strength to survive? It's alright, isn't it? We'll see. He's playing Radovid now. We'll probably get wrecked in this one. Ah, 5 levels.
This is no time to whimper.
I sense your pain.
I see your fear.
Don't make me laugh.
This is no time to whimper. Come to Pappy!
Good grief! You're worse than children.
The north, to
Oh, well, I fucked up, Michael. Oh, Ali, you guys, oh man. I just did the absolute opposite of what you said.
You
We've got a bit of
stand
delay.
before Royal Majesty.
So, how are things?
Are you certain? I do it differently.
Salutations.
Did I calculate that that'd be 2 12s? I don't think I don't think my heart's in this one. Ever since someone mentioned Bork and a very withered expression.
This is no time to whimper.
Nasty wounds, those, but you'll live.
This is no time to whimper.
Eats Dennis so that Scorch is not 24 value. You can still win this, don't lose heart. I think I can. If he plays Bork, I might have to weather my melee row. He will lose strength. I don't have any way to undo that, though. We do have 2 Griffins. So maybe we could Alzor Thunder her and Caretaker it if push comes to shove. It's all just fucking loads, though, you know?
Not let this become
Absolutely
sudden.
tons. Kill that press. I will kill the Priscilla. I want to make sure he's not got Shani or anything yet, though. I can't use that, and I can't use that. I can't use that. Alright, so that's the idea. That's the plan, right? Kill the Priss. Get the Arch Griffin. Weather myself. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, we're good. We're good to go.
Who taught you to fight like this?
Checkmate.
Yay! Right. Now, he could screw up my tactic a little bit. But what do we do first? At the minute, it's going to scorch that and those. So, good play. There he is, that stupid dragon. Stupid dragon. Right, so it's going to scorch that and the 5s. So I want to lacerate first. That's not to give it away. That'll put it to 4. 4 and 5s. That's fine. 5s and 4s. Frost yourself. That's what I am going to do. I'm going to frost myself. These don't have Shani. There you go. Oh, Prince Dennis is going. At least he's got 3 5s on the board. I did a right play on lacerating. I forgot about him. Alright. Has he got Shani? Damage and Shackle. Alright.
Not a bad idea.
Archgriffin, please. Yeah, boy. Alright, good one. Good one. If only you had a Archgriffin for your final card. Easy. Easy as that. Alright, well done. I feel good about that one. We're going to end on that one. Yeah. Yeah, this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. Alright. This is Gwent. Yes. That's right. That's what it's all about.